Good morning, student. How are you all? I hope that all of you are fine and staying at home safely. Today, our topic is further analysis of the user's particle based on exercise. Welcome all of you to our today's class. Exercise 1. It was dash often filled in Delhi. Where is a vowel sound? That is why there will be N. In it, there was no room left for any more people. Some boys, some young, and the old dash all as assembled there to watch. So there will be the cross white because before the all normally there is no article, but after the all there is the use of definite article combination like all the team. Next, Yang and the Wool assembled there to watch dash elephant fighting. There will be the definite article that was the elephant fighting. Then the dash princess. Prince is going to be used for the first time. We don't know about the prince, so it is indefinite. Here will be a prince was watching the fighting, sitting at the side of the field. Here at the side of generally we tell, but here will be at a side because we want to mean one side of the field. Dash fight was going on, the fight was going on because elephant fight mentioned earlier, so we want to mean that fight. That is why there was the definite article the fight was going on. Suddenly an elephant rushed towards an innocent child. There will be the and because it is a vowel sound. The people began to run away out of dash out of fear. There will be no article. Out of, there are two types of use of out of. When out of is used to mean any situation, so there will be no article after out of. But when out of is used to mean the movement, then there will be the article. For example, go out of the room. Go out of the room. So here it is situation. That is why there is no article. The prince found it difficult to get through the rush. Through the rush means particularly we want to mean the situation. What is the situation through the rush? He brought out his sword and saved the child by fighting with the elephant. Elephant is used here earlier, so again it is going to be used. That is why there will be the definite article the. The camel is not an animal of our country, so here will be an because it is vowel sound. A is the vowel sound, so it is animal of dash. It is animal of the desert. So it is dash animal. It will be the animal of the desert. Here the plus noun plus of verb and noun, and here the is used to mean definitely desert. Desert is an area without any trees or water except dash state. There will be no article because except is used here as a preposition. While except is used preposition after it no article. Though the camel looks ugly, here we want to mean all the camel in general. So that is why there will be the ugly indeed. There is no other animal so useful as it. There is dash hump on it to mean one. Here will be a hump on the back of it is expression back of the camel. The camel can live if it does not get any food for 15 days. There's date trees. Here we want to mean definitely which trees, date trees. That is why there will be the da. The date trees grows in abundance in the desert. The camel lives on date leaves. There is dash to mean one. We use here there is a bladder in the throat of the camel. It preserves water in it and can run fast on the sand with heavy loads. So it is called dash. It is the plus noun plus of the sheep of desert. Here there's a story. Here is a story independently to mean independently or to mean one. Here is a story. Expression is always like this. Here is a story about an English king. So here is about also there will be an this king lived in England many years ago. His name was Alfred. Alfred was dash good king. So to mean one here will be a good king because he helped his people. You know England is the land of English people. You can use here the land of English people. So the plus noun plus of But in those days there are also people in England from other land. There will be the from the other land, Denmark. When you mention the name of the place like this one, and before this you mention in the word putting the comma, then there will be the, they wanted to take away England from the English people, so there were fights between these two nations. In dash there will be no article in one fight. Okay, Alfred. Why there will be no article? Because there is the preposition after this. There will be no article. Alfred fought all the day, but in the end, he had to run away. All dash day there will be cross no article because all here is used to mean whole. Whole day he walked, and at night he slept under a big banyan tree. Next day he looked for a house. He found dash little house. To mean one, we use here a little house in the fields, and went up to the door. Dash old domain, and old domain. O is the vowel sound, that is why there will be an open. Dash there will be the, because to mean what is open. Definitely the door is open, that is why there will be the. So dash is a vowel sound, there will be an. So this is also vowel sound, there will be an. And is an industrious insect. No other insect is an industrious, as there will be the cross, because as plus adjective plus as plus noun, so there will be cross. If you observe the life of a successful man, to mean one, we use here we will find that he was industrious. There will be no article because industrious is the adjective, and at the same time this is the predicative use of the adjective. So before the adjective there will be no article. The industrious are liked by all in the world. Before the world we use generally the, so the word. On dash, on the other hand, this is a particular expression, we have nothing to do here, so we have to use here the on the other hand. I is a vowel sound, so there will be an idle person is dislike. uh, an idle person is disliked by all. So industry is a must. When must is used like the noun, so you use here the must to prosper in life, so there will be no article. um, Life is abstract idea, because we know industry is the key to success. Then go for exercise 5, library. Library, because indefinitely we mean generally all the library indefinitely. So a library is usually a room or a building where the huge collection of book, the plus noun plus of various subjects are kept ready for the readers. The students here will be the because particularly to mean particularly who will go there, the students. Okay, come here to pass their leisure hour by reading books, magazine, journals, etc. So there is dash there is a librarian, because to mean one here will be a who is in charge of a library, in charge of a library or of the library. There will be the, because we use here library again. His duty is to keep the book in the library again. Here in the if will be the in the library, because we mentioned library earlier. We told you in when a noun is mentioned and again first time we use a or an, and second, third, or fourth time we will use the. In a perfect order to mean one. Okay, that is why in Bangla we can tell একটি সুশৃঙ্খল ভাবে in a perfect order, this is the expression, so here will be a. The true function of the, here will be the, because the plus noun plus of. Okay, uh, the true function of a school library, here we don't mean any particular school library, we mean general school library. To mean indefinitely we use here a. Library is to supply the student. Here will be the, because what type of books we want to mean only the good types of book that widen their knowledge. So Bangladesh is dash overpopulated country. O is the vowel sound, so there will be an. Population problem is dash question. Population problem is the burning question, as the plus noun plus of verbal noun. So here will be the population problem is the burning question of Bangladesh. though dash population of though the population of, there will be the plus noun plus of, though the population of a country, to mean one country independently, a country is an asset. I is a vowel sound, so there will be an. It has already become a great problem, to mean one great problem. So we use here a in our country, because now we use country second time. That is why here will be the country cannot afford to give the people the basic necessities, give the people to mean the people of that country. That is why you use here the basic necessities of life. There will be no article, because life is an abstract noun, so there will be the cross. So we should try to make the equity among all by controlling uh, the population growth. Here we want to mean definitely what type of growth, population growth. That is why definite article da is used here. These are the SW given for you. You take the screenshot, then you do by yourself. But keep one thing in mind: learning rules is not enough to practice article, because it is, when you go for the exam, you will observe that without practice it is very difficult to get 5 out of 5 in article. Though you think that this is very easy, but actually no, it seems to me very difficult in the exam. 2 3 4 uses easier, but 2 3 4 uses very difficult. Without exercise or without practicing based on exercise, you never will get a 5 out of 5 in article. So practicing based on article is very important for you, so you should do that one. So these are given here, you will practice that one. If you have any problem, you will inform me, I'll help you, or I'll provide you also the answer, this one also. So you'll take the screenshot and you'll practice at home. Wait for the next class. Until then, Allah Hafiz.